Hello everybody, welcome to AstroEdify. Today we are going to talk about Mars Rahu conjunction or Mars Rahu yoga, also known as Angarak yoga in astrology, and what are the general results of Mars and Rahu whenever they are in conjunction in anybody's chart, no matter what house and what sign. And obviously this is considered as one of the most malefic combinations in Jyotish, but it also has quite a lot of positive aspects as well. We are going to discuss both of them, the positive results which this conjunction can bring in anybody's life, under what circumstances, and obviously the negative results, all the aspects which it can hinder and can create troubles in your life, that also we are going to take into account. And also, if you are experiencing any negative aspects of this combination, then what are the remedies one can do so that the improvement can be seen in life, that also we are going to discuss. So let's start this video. If you want to book a consultation for yourself or you want to learn Jyotish and do a course, you can go on this website. The link is shown in description. You can also connect on this WhatsApp number shown below for consultation and courses. Now we are going to talk about Mars and Rahu conjunction, also known as Angarak yoga. Now Mars Rahu, Mars Ketu, Saturn Mars, Saturn Rahu, Saturn Ketu, these conjunctions are not considered really great and they have quite a lot of negative potential in them. And obviously they can bring a lot of negative results in anybody's life. I have covered Mars Saturn conjunction before, you can watch that video, but you must understand that these conjunctions, whenever they are occurring, one has to look at them closely, and no doubt that they have full capacity to create a lot of problems in life depending on the chart, wherever they are going to bring the issues, but they also have quite a lot of capability to give quite good results as well. Now what are they? We are going to discuss. Now first thing, before moving ahead, you need to understand that whenever Mars and Rahu are together, this conjunction is going to be functioning well if Mars is powerful in this conjunction. This is the thumb rule here. So you need to understand that whenever Mars and Rahu are sitting closely in conjunction in any house, it doesn't matter. The thing here is that Mars must be strong so that this this conjunction can give suitable results, even though it will be bringing, let's suppose, some disturbances in some aspects of life, but still you will be able to win over them later. You will be able to balance them out. That will be the good point of this conjunction then. So the main important thing that one must look whenever Mars and Rahu are sitting together, that Mars must be strong in the chart. It means that Mars is sitting in own sign like Aries or Scorpio, or it is in exaltation sign like Capricorn, or it is in fire signs Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, so here Mars is going to be gaining more strength, and hence Mars can function well. And out of all 9 planets in astrology, only Mars is the only planet which can control Rahu. There is no other planet. Sun and Moon, they whenever they are with Rahu, they enter into eclipse, Grahan yoga, not good. Jupiter, it makes Guru Chandal yoga, not suitable. Then with Saturn, Venus and Mercury, Rahu is the friend, so they don't control Rahu, rather they help him. So understand that only Mars is that planet which can control the ill effects of Rahu. And if Mars is also losing strength in this conjunction, then Rahu, there will be nobody to control Rahu. And even if, let's suppose, Jupiter is looking at this conjunction, it will reduce some maleficence, not entirely, some maleficence. Person will still experience the negative results of this conjunction to a certain extent. So you have to understand that Mars and Rahu, whenever they are together, Mars must be powerful. Now we'll talk about good results first. So whenever I say good results, obviously in this conjunction Mars is well placed, and Sun, Moon and Ascendant Lord, Sun, Moon and Ascendant Lord are also strong and well placed, because they control the inherent fundamental strength of the chart. If they are weak, no matter how good your other combinations of planets are, the results will not be there up to full potential. And even if you are running the dashas, time periods of those good planets, you will not see any appropriate results. Hence, to see the positive results of this conjunction, what I said here is Sun, Moon and Ascendant Lord are well placed, Mars is strong. Now what we can expect? First of all, it makes person quite ambitious. Okay, so ambitious, independent, individualistic, and good self-confidence, high self-esteem, and person has a mindset of like, I want to be something on my own. I cannot derive identity from my family, from my father or forefathers. It is fine that if I am coming from a good background, but still I want to be something on my own rather than be known by somebody else's name. So that kind of attitude is given first. Then it also brings a nature of attention seeking attitude. So attention seeking attitude in a sense that naturally Mars and Rahu, if they are well placed, always they are going to give attention to the person naturally. Even if they are not trying for it, still they are going to get it. But everybody loves attention. So here that kind of thing can also be seen. Then it brings a lot of rajas. Rajas means desire for power, authority, status, reputation, high progress in life, and respect, and all those things, that I am something on my own and I have gained something on my own through my work, through my abilities. So that kind of attitude can be seen. Then it also gives a nature to work, not just like, yeah, I'm thinking of big desires and having high ambitions and not doing anything about it. So it generally also brings a nature, because see, Rahu is like expansion and Mars is sitting with it. So Rahu will expand the qualities of Mars. That is why I said Mars must be strong. So if it is going to expand the qualities, so obviously it makes person more confident, rebellious, bold, assertive, courageous, and good leadership skills, competitive, dedication will be there, willpower is there, discipline is there. Once they set their mind to something, they are not going to back down. High relentlessness, very tough, practical, realistic, scientific, logical, rational, and quite positive aggression. So it's aggression will be there. Mars Rahu always brings aggression, but aggression in a positive sense that, okay, if I have set my mind to something, I'm not gonna back down till I achieve it. If there is something which requires, which is my duty or responsibility, at least I should fulfill it. So that positive aggression can be seen. It also makes person quite stubborn and headstrong, blunt, straightforward, and somewhat impulsive and impatient. Then it also is seen for leadership, means it gives you good leadership skills. Hence it is considered, because of these qualities which I said so far, it generally brings fulfillment of ambitions what a person has, and is considered very suitable for career progress, growth, attaining power and position in life. Then there are certain fields for which it's considered excellent, particularly for STEM fields, science, technology, engineering, mathematics, heavy industries, manufacturing, production, all kind of technical domains. Anything, it depends on the chart what, but it is considered excellent for that. Then it's also very suitable for defense, police, security, paramilitary forces, or any security organizations. Then management, administration, leadership roles, media, mass communication, entertainment, showbiz, where you need to portray something, where you need to present. That is Mars and Rahu. And this conjunction also brings a natural charm and a good sex appeal. Mars and Rahu, generally you will see that a sex appeal is also there, a charm is there, a personality which is more commanding, that kind of thing. Then it's also considered very suitable for bringing easy opportunities for relationships. Obviously you need to check the combinations in the chart, but Mars and Rahu, they are very suitable for bringing easy opportunities for relationships, male or female, whatever. But it also brings a lot of obsession. Mars and Rahu, you will see obsession towards anything, not just in relationships, but obsession towards any aspect of life, whether it is to a thing, to a subject, to any career, to any person, to any aspect of life. So it will be bringing some kind of obsession in nature. And in relationships also, you can expect that, yeah, it can bringing a lot of passion, intensity, obsession, a fast-paced relationship, a kind of love-hate aspect can be seen, that can be expected. But it also generates Mars and Rahu, since it brings accomplishments in life, like whatever you are, whatever you have got, you have made it for your own self, you have worked, and for that you gained. So it generates a lot of ego and arrogance and a sense of entitlement also, that okay, I am something, I have done on my own, and now I need to be also having this kind of attitude that I can do anything, that kind of thing. Then in Mars Rahu, you will see that people like always the appreciation part, but can't handle criticism easily. So that is a tough situation with Sun and Mars. They can't deal with criticism. Then troubles to siblings can be seen. Mars Rahu can show that relation with siblings and friends can be fine, but either there are distance or there are troubles to them. That can also be expected. Then it also generates a high amount of lust in the body. Mars and Rahu are pure lust. So if they are sitting together, particularly in 1, 7, 8, 9, 12th house, actually anywhere, but in general in these houses, so then they enhance the level of lust also in the body, and liking for food, fun, party, and all kind of. Mars and Rahu are tamasic planets, so they also generate a liking for non-veg or alcohol or smoking or any other kind of intoxicants. You have to see the yogas. Not every time Mars Rahu conjunction is going to bring these kind of things. You have to see other combinations, but yes, they can bring this. Then more indulgence in sexual pleasures, that kind of thing can be seen. So these are the positive aspects which Mars and Rahu can bring. And obviously Mangal Rahu, you will always see that person ultimately, whatever they know, they can't be controlled, highly independent and rebellious. They break all kind of fashions and set norms of society. It's like that, if I want to do something, I don't care what people think, that kind of thing. But these are the positive aspects. Now we will talk about the negative results. So now negative results will be felt. Obviously this conjunction is combining two malefics together, and that too they are mutual enemies. Mars and Rahu are enemies of each other. So this can bring a lot of negative aspect and destruction in life. What kind? It depends. And all the things which I'm going to tell now, take it as a source of information. Don't jump to conclusions just on the basis of one placement of Mars Rahu in the chart. You have to see entire horoscope. Take it like a knowledge which is shared here regarding astrology. Just learn it as from a perspective of a student. Okay, don't judge until and unless you don't know the entire placement of all horoscope. But Mars Rahu will function negative when Mars is losing strength, not well placed, in bad rashis, bad houses, or it has tremendous influence. Mars and Rahu have a lot of influence on moon, whether they are looking at the moon, moon is sitting with them, or they are in trikona from moon, means in 5th and 9th place from the moon, or they are influencing the lagna, ascendant, or the lagna lord, or the varesh. Varesh means the weekday in which the person is born. You are born in between Monday to Sunday, any day the person is going to be taking birth. So the lord of that day, let's suppose you are born on Wednesday. Who is the lord? Mercury. Thursday, who is the lord? Jupiter. So you have to see the lord of that day. So if Mars and Rahu are influencing either moon, or sitting in trikona from moon, or the lagna, or the lagna lord, or the varesh, then the negative attributes of Mangal, which I am going to describe, they will be present in the person. See, Mars and Rahu, like I said, that sometimes they can bring negative people in your life, okay, but they are not damaging your own personality, because they don't have control upon your own personality. They are not associated with moon, they are not associated with lagna or lagna lord or varesh. So it means that they are not going to be influencing your own nature, but they can be bringing such people in your life. But the conditions which I mentioned so far, it is going to impact a person's own nature first. It can bring negative people in your life. It can bring other circumstances which can be testing in your life. But it is also going to bring the negative attributes which I am going to discuss in the person, himself or herself. It depends on the chart. How much, what is the level, that depends. So all the things which I am going to tell out, take it as a source of information. Again, I am repeating that. Now, first, what it can bring is high amount of toxicity. So when I say toxicity, it can bring a lot of negative attributes. Anger, a lot of anger, irrational anger, drama, jealousy, hatred, vindication, grudges, impatient attitude, irrational behavior, impulsive, control, domination, possessiveness, narcissism, violence, sadism, cruelty, high obsession with anything in life, people or any object or anything, literally anything, high obsession. Then bad, harsh, hurtful, abusive, negative speech. Speech is very bad. So a person curses a lot, or they are very harsh and hurtful or abusive in terms of speech. Then it can show uncontrolled lust, sexual perversions, many relationships which don't survive because there is lack of commitment, no loyalty, no trust, cheating tendencies. It can bring a lot of violence or divorce or separation, anything. Mars Rahu. It can shorten the life or kill the husband or wife if it is making such combinations. Remember, I am not telling those combinations, but Mangal Rahu can induce that. Let's suppose it is not bringing other aspects of life, but it can hamper the health or life or longevity of the spouse. Then it can show always, if it is negative, always in relationship or towards any aspect of life, obsession and detachment cycle. First, you are obsessed about something, anything, person or a object or a thing, anything literally, high obsession towards that. Later on, once you get that, complete detachment, valuelessness, taking it for granted, now I got it, now I don't care, that kind of attitude. So Mars and Rahu, obsession, detachment cycle. Then can't hold on to responsibility, because Mars and Rahu are like, yeah, I want to enjoy the world. Mars is a soldier never knows that he's going to see the other day, because he's always in a battlefield. He can get killed today or tomorrow. So he's like, yeah, I know that I'm living on a stopwatch kind of thing. So it's like I should enjoy the part which I have available. So Mars and Rahu can't hold responsibility, blames, excuses, playing victim card most of the time, lies, manipulation, cunningness, cannot love, only can feel pleasure. Full hedonism, blinded materialism with complete hedonistic tendencies, hippie-like lifestyle, addictions of all kinds, smoking, drinking, drugs, gambling, sex addictions, any literal addictions which you are never able to recover from, that kind of addictions. Too much stubbornness, gaslighting, narcissism, threatening behavior. In order to fulfill what they want, they can be creating a lot of drama and threats that I will harm myself, or I will do this or that. Any kind of blackmail or threatening behavior. Highly attention seeking and highly jealous when somebody else gets the attention. No moral compass. Other relationships also turn bad, not just the romantic relationships or marriage. Everybody, parents, siblings, friends, anybody literally, no relationship functions well. Bad decisions which harm your own self and others as well. Valuelessness, ungrateful nature. Any combinations, if it is making yogas for such things in the chart, it can bring child loss, abortions, miscarriages, or loss of the child. If it is making bad yogas for finances, poor financial and business acumen or knowledge, poor savings, high wasteful expenditure, credit, loans and debts, loss of assets, if it is impacting the finances. Career instability if it is influencing the career negatively. Troubles to siblings or with siblings. It's like either siblings are not there, or if they are there, they are like you are enemies with each other, not like siblings, or troubles to them, like they died early, or health problems, or they are suffering in their life. Then lots of enemies can be seen if they are making such combinations, enemies or hidden enemies, a lot of politics and litigation or court cases if it is making such combinations. Abuse of all kinds, verbal abuse, physical abuse, sexual abuse. It depends upon the chart whether the person will be the victim of that abuse or will do that abuse, will be the victimizer. I'm not telling that those yogas, but it can be seen. Abuse of all kinds. It can induce any kind of criminal, psychopathic, sociopathic tendencies as well. Complete immorality. Because Mars and Rahu is underworld and crime. Mars will help there in negativity. Mars is violence, death, destruction. It can induce those kind of attitudes as well. But again, don't jump to conclusions. See how the planets are, and then come to a conclusion that okay, this can be expected. And all the results I have mentioned, any of them can be felt in anybody's life. It's not like all of them. It's like somebody is experiencing only negative results in marriage part, but somebody is expecting any results in the health front. It depends. Or financial front. To all the possible results I am telling here. Then with respect to health also, if it is making bad combinations, it can create accident, injury, surgeries, incurable diseases, tumors, cysts, blood loss, blood infections, autoimmune disorders, any kind of troubles which are shortening the life, curtailing the longevity. So these are the aspects which Mars Rahu can bring if they are playing negative role in the chart, and that is why it is considered as a malefic combination, because it has full potential to bring troubles in anybody's life if it is not manifesting in a good way. But now, like I said, there are certain remedies which a person can follow. I have made one video. Watch that. The link is shown in the card section above. You can click on the I button and watch that video for remedies of Mars and Rahu if they are bad, not well placed and making negative yogas or giving bad results. So practical astrological remedies are discussed there. Try to follow them as much as possible so that the negativity is reduced. Otherwise, Mars and Rahu are complete destruction. If they are creating such negative aspects, they will be creating a lot of troubles in life. So and most of the time, if they are impacting the moon and the lagna or the lagna lord, person themselves become the reason for destruction, not the outer situation. The person, him or herself, will become the reason for that. So you just have to take into account that how it is placed and manifesting in the chart. Okay, and watch that video. Now that's all from my end regarding Mars Rahu conjunction. I hope that you like this video. If you are new to my channel, subscribe below for other information, reels and posts. You can connect on my Facebook page, Instagram and website. The links are shown in description. Otherwise, we'll meet in the next video. Till then, goodbye and thank you.